Hello again. It's Grampy Rick here, and I'm back with a second video in this short little showcase series where I can show you the finished Chateau de Grampy. This again is a downloaded world from um, the original world we all started with on Monkey Farm's Patreon server, and the first video I did a little showcase of the exterior of this thing. Now that I can do this, I wanted to redo the videos so that I can show you a little more of the detail. And we did the exterior last time, so let's not waste any more time looking at that again. This one we're going to do at least part of the interior of this thing. And I think I'm going to do at least two videos and show you the interior. So again, there are three entrances to the castle. The servants' quarters here, the Grampy's house is this whole wing over here, and then finally the main entrance here, where the tours would begin. So I'm going to start here and do a little review or showcase of the interior here. So as you come in the door, the first thing you'll notice is just still a lot of detail, a lot of block placement detail. The ceilings are all, there's hardly any flat ceilings in this thing. They're all, a design that's hopefully creating interest and visual appeal. Anyway, so you come in and there's a little place where you can sit and have your coffee that you bought from the Witherbean coffee shop over there. Here's a little case. I just did this as a joke, and I think Monkey Farm thought somebody was actually pranking me here, but I put a case here, display case, and said the Arkenstone of Thrain, do not remove. Very serious warning, but somebody put a sign in here. He broke this piece of glass and said, "Suck it, Grampy, the Arkenstone is mine." I think Monkey actually thought somebody had done that to prank me. So anyway, this is the main level. You come in, here are the public restrooms, men and women. My oldest daughter is a high school French teacher at a high school here in Kansas City where I live. And so I tried to make some signs in French for her benefit. I have no idea how to speak French, but she's really good at it. So anyway, the first thing I wanted to show you is here's one of the things I've been doing now that I can be in creative, is replacing some blocks. I had to settle a little bit for some blocks that were not as ideal. So I was using sea lanterns and glowstone, and now I'm using very expensive beacons. And but they make such great interior lighting options if you're in creative. And I had a lot of beacons in here already because we had a nice Wither Skull farm, but not enough for as many as I needed. So anyway, the first thing I want to show you is the library. This is the H.A. Stone's family library. H.A. Stone's is my dad, Harold Stone's. He taught me everything I know. Well, he didn't teach me Minecraft. He will have a very low appreciation for what I'm doing here in Minecraft. But I'm an older player. I'm 60 years old. My dad's in his mid-80s, and he's doing great. He is still working full-time. He could probably come in here and wrestle me to the ground and kick my butt if he had a desire to do so, which he probably does sometimes. But anyway, my best friend and a fantastic dad. So anyway, I dedicated the library to him. Here you go, Dad. Here's your library. I hope you can have some level of appreciation for the Minecraft thing. But anyway, here's the library, and you can see I just like the warm wooden tones. I have alcoves for different sections. So here's the science and technology section. Across the way is sort of a maybe opposite. I don't know. I hate to call it opposite, but a corresponding section. So science and technology here, faith and religion here. That theme is carried on. Here we have nonfiction. Here we have fantasy and science fiction. Horror versus humor. mystery versus history. I just did that because it rhymes. I couldn't think of what was the yin to the yang of mystery. I couldn't figure that out. Addiction and psychological disorders to health and well-being. And then we have these reading tables with the wither skull. I put these here because I was hoping I could place a torch on top and have a wither skull candle, but you can't do that. But I thought these enchanting tables make really great feature for reading tables in a library. So anyway, here's the library, and I thought it came out really nice. Oops, I left the door open. That's the only button that does anything. If you're sort of really observant, you'll notice that the mystery section is slightly different than the rest. The bookcases go all the way to the corners, whereas all the other ones have wooden pillars. So anyway, that's the only button that does anything, and what it does is open a little secret door there. Every castle has to have a secret passageway. One little feature here, there's a librarian's office. Oh, I need to see, there's the sea lanterns. It looks okay, but now that I have unlimited resources, why not use the best? So I'm going to replace those with beacons. Okay, let's exit the library. We're going to go up. This is the spiral staircase. Everybody hates spiral staircases, but this is that large turret tower from the outside that we looked at. And you can see at least this is nice and wide, and the stairs have an interesting design pattern to them. So anyway, it brings us to the second level here. The first thing we see is the grand ballroom of the castle. Not much to see here. The formal window curtains is what that's supposed to be. The nether brick did that. I might replace that now that I have the really red nether brick. I'll replace those. That's a good. Sorry, I didn't think of that before the video, but I'll do that. Fireplace. Now that I can change my game rules and turn fire tick off, I can have fires. And here's the ballroom. Again, the floor, the ceiling, so you can see there's just details galore everywhere you look. Before we look at the chapel, let's go down here. This is the level where we have all the balconies that overlook the courtyard. Pretty good view. And then here we have the art gallery, La Galerie d'Art. And this is the stuff that Erlon Hart made at her portrait gallery. I just wanted to do a little tribute to Erlon. Thank you, Erlon, for being such a great person to play Minecraft with and a good friend. Erlon hasn't been on the server in a long time. I really miss her. So anyway, thank you, Erlon. I hope you appreciated the art gallery that I did in your honor anyway, in the castle. So here is the chapel. This may be the feature, room of the interior of this castle. It's the Koinonia Chapel. Koinonia is Greek for fellowship. So this is the Fellowship Chapel. And you can see this was all original. Even the beacons. I put beacons in here from In Survival because I wanted beacons in here. And all this quartz. Every bit of this is quartz. Quartz pillar, quartz blocks, quartz stairs, quartz slabs. This probably represents about 5 horrible deaths in the nether. Getting attacked by angry pigmen or, falling into lava and losing all my stuff. But I wanted to get quartz for all of this. You can see the detail that goes into each of these porticos, around the windows. The ceiling is that wood, I just think makes a really cool contrast to all this quartz. Anyway, so the chapel with the stained glass and the cross behind the pulpit. So anyway, there's the chapel. There's an exit out onto the balcony. This is that balcony that we saw as we were doing the exterior. So you find it from the chapel, and then this is just a hallway. Actually, not sure what the purpose is, but it's here. So let's go up to the next level. So the next level, we're going to find the Hall of Heroes. There was another player on the server named Muddy Casanova who built a charged creeper farm, and so he was able to supply a lot of mob heads, like these skeleton heads that I used for the knights in shining armor, so to speak. So we have all these skeletons with one sort of evil oddball sticking out, look right there. So this overlooks the chapel. Not much to see here other than this hallway. You can see there's still a ton of detail in all these ceilings. I put end rods up here just to add a little light. This is the chaplain's office with a fireplace, his bookshelf, little secret escape area in case he gets persecuted by Attila the Hun or somebody that doesn't like Christians. So anyway, sorry. A window that overlooks the courtyard again. Some pretty spectacular views of the courtyard. Let's go up again. One more level. And so we're in that giant turret tower, or whatever it's called, the tower, with that big wizard cap roof. I wanted to make that a little, I was going to just cap it off with a wooden ceiling or something, and then I decided to try to make it interesting. So I put some colored glass and these chandelier with the end rods and the glowstone, etc. I thought it came out pretty cool. And then just the top level, there's really nothing to see here. Overlooks the chapel again. This is the owner's area, the master's quarters, and then this is just a little upper attic for storage and stuff. So really that's all I wanted to show you in this video. The next one we'll maybe try to finish it off and do both of those other wings at once. It might turn into 2 more videos, I'm not sure. But anyway guys, I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time.